Let me answer the million-dollar skincare question. Vitamin C or niacinamide? And which is the one for you? Hi, I'm Priyanka and you're watching me on BeBeautiful. And today we're going to break down the most widely known and used serums, niacinamide and vitamin C. We're going to discuss what they actually do, how to use them, and which other serums do they work best with. And if you've ever been confused about which one to pick, then watch till the end. Let's begin with vitamin C. It is one of the most commonly recommended serums and for good reason. Vitamin C is essentially an antioxidant and brightening ingredient. It fades hyperpigmentation, evens out your skin tone, reduces inflammation, and helps to improve your skin texture. More importantly, it even helps to fight acne by regulating oil in oily zones. So great for combination skin. Lakmē has a great vitamin C serum. It's lightweight, doesn't feel sticky post-application, and in fact, it's great for beginners as well. For best results, apply 3 to 4 drops on dry, cleansed skin before moisturizer and SPF. You can also pair it with vitamin E to supercharge stability and protection, or hyaluronic acid for that added layer of hydration but without the greasiness. And when combined with retinol, it becomes a powerful duo for anti-aging and reduces pigmentation. However, always remember to use them at different times of the day. Retinol at night and vitamin C in the morning, but always layer with SPF. Now, it may be the most common serum, but I hate to break it to you. It does not work for everyone. In fact, it doesn't even work for me. I have super sensitive skin, and even though I've tried using it on multiple occasions before, every time I've used it, it's caused me some level of irritation. So now I just use it sparingly. So if your skin reacts to vitamin C like mine, what do we use? This is where niacinamide comes in. Now, it's not a replacement for vitamin C, but it has barrier repairing and balancing ingredients to support your skin. It helps calm inflammation, reduces redness, regulates oil production, and improves overall skin health. And that's why niacinamide works especially well for acne-prone, sensitive, or reactive skin like mine. And one that I really like is Pond's 12% Gluta niacinamide complex serum. It's a great addition to my routine because it not only helps support my barrier but also evens out my skin tone. Layer it in the morning or evening after cleansing and begin with a 5 to 10% strength only. It pairs perfectly with hyaluronic acid for dry patches, salicylic acid for acne, alpha-arbutin for stubborn marks, and even retinol for plump, clear skin. Unlike vitamin C's acidity, niacinamide's mild pH lets it play well in most routines. And if you're one of the lucky ones where your skin works well with both vitamin C and niacinamide, they create a powerful duo that brightens, has anti-aging benefits while repairing your skin's barrier. Now, I know that was a lot of information to take in, and while vitamin C and niacinamide are often compared, they're not actually replacements for one another. Vitamin C is all about brightness and protection, while niacinamide is about strengthening and repairing your skin. So, if your skin tolerates vitamin C, it's a great addition to your routine. But if your skin is sensitive, start with niacinamide. Ultimately, skincare works best when you choose ingredients based on how your skin behaves rather than what's popular. Let me know in the comments if you've tried these ingredients, if they work well for you, or which one works better for you. And for more such videos, subscribe to BeBeautiful, and I'll see you next time.